How's it going, everyone? I'm your host Collateral, and welcome back to more Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver. Last time, we took on the Saffron City Gym, beat Sabrina first try. I was so worried about that, because in the video before, my Pokemon were so low level. I'm so glad I did that grinding session. But now this time, we're gonna go over to Lavender Town, head east. Okay, well I just went about that the worst way possible. But anyways. Route 8. Can I go through here? It won't open. It's locked. The notice is torn. It's impossible to read. Well, if I had to guess, it had to do with these bikers. We're the Kanto Pokemon Federation Trainer Group. We'll drive you under our wheels. Alright, so we got some fights to do. Sounds like a good time to do our I can't think words, I'm sorry. My game audio is so loud I need to turn it down. Anyways, yeah, sounds like a good time to go ahead and talk about the new Pokemon we can find in the area. That wasn't so hard to say, now was it? Kadabra is easily one of the best special attackers in the game, and you can get it right away without needing to raise an Abra. But since you could obtain Abra ages ago, you probably did that instead. Oh well. Either way, with this one, you're one trade away from having this nuke of a special attacker, but Kadabra itself is still really good. And Haunter. Just like with Kadabra, you're one trade away from an immensely strong Pokemon. I don't think Haunter's is immediately helpful as Kadabra though. Haunter's moves are much more limited, especially by this point in the game, and its best moves are obtained a lot later. Confuse Ray is really helpful, but it doesn't really take advantage of Sucker Punch and Shadow Punch very well. So yeah, I think most of these guys are just gonna have coughings and wheezings. Royale has a Psychic move. I don't know why I'm not using it right here. Royale kinda needs the experience. And don't worry, Royale will have his day soon. Very soon, sometime in the next couple videos, I think. If I can manage to do what I'm, like, pacing my videos for. But no, Royale, for now, just gonna have to take on these low levels. Because Extra Sensory is, like, good, but not that good. It's no Psychic, let me tell you. Pretty sure Psychic's base 90, Extra Sensory's base 80. Could be a lot better, but could be worse too. But alright. Sorry. The cops shut down our— yep, okay, so it was them. That guy had a Flareon, and just like all Flareons, it got humbled. Sad. Good time to send Royale to the front, since, again, we're probably going to be fighting more poison types. Or fighting types, really. Because bikers usually have, from what I remember in, like, Red and Blue and all that, they had, like, coughings and mankeys. That was kind of their whole thing. Almost level 47 Togetic. TM41 Torment. It's an interesting move. I'm pretty sure Torment is the one that makes it so that you can't use the same move two turns in a row. Which is kind of useful, but I've seen more use cases for Encore, so I don't know. I don't have Cut. I'll fight this guy, sure.
How does the magnet train work?
I don't know, it might be in the name, little man. 47! Good job. It's a shame that Muck didn't use Minimize at all. I don't know if it had it, but it had Acid Armor. If I remember right, Extra Sensory does extra damage against Minimized Pokemon. Same with Stomp. I wish I had the chance to ride the Magnet Train. I do too. We'll get that chance though. Trust me, it's very close. Do I look weak? Don't make me laugh. When I'm with Lulu, I've got 100 times more courage. Mo and I make a great pair. You should prepare yourself. Double battle. I lied. That Lotad got 2-shot. Oh, that's right. We got a bunch of money because Heracross has the amulet coin. The Bobo Fund. Hey, this guy's probably got Growlithe or something. Let me fight this guy.
You got many gym badges.
And this guy. I'm but a gentleman stopped on the road. Would you care to join me in a quick contest? You were very skillful. What does Anthony want? I don't really care. But I'm gonna take a look. He's probably gonna say like, "Sup, this is Anthony. How are you? Let's battle right now." I don't care, dude. I'm not battling you. Would have been great for the grind, but I don't really care to travel all that way, especially since that's over in Johto. We don't have the means to get back there effectively yet. I mean, yeah, the SS Aqua, but still. Wait, I wasn't even paying attention to what I said. Did I say we don't have access to the SS Aqua yet? No. If I said that, I meant the SS Aqua sucks. But anyways, here we are in Lavender Town. Notably less sad than it was in, Fire Red Leaf Green or Red and Blue or whatever. Because the big cemetery's been replaced with a radio station. Your best love shows on air around the clock. Many people are hard at work here in the radio tower. They must be doing their best to put it on good shows. Oh, feel free to look around anywhere on this floor. Oh, no. We've been off the air ever since the power plant shut down. All my efforts to start this station will be wasted if I can't broadcast. I'll be ruined! Sorry, but you can only tour the ground floor. Ever since Johto's radio tower was taken over by a criminal gang, we've had to step up our security. Hey there, I'm the Super Music Director. Your Pokegear can't tune into my music shows. How unfortunate! If you upgrade it with the XPN card, you can tune in. You'd better get one. So yeah, here's a side quest. We already have something we gotta do. Bring back the radio tower by bringing back the power from the power plant. Let's see what else there is here. This is the Pokemon house. Mr. Fuji does live here, but he's away now. He should be at the House of Memories. Can you believe it? Some people got bored with taking care of Pokemon. Grandpa takes in such poor homeless Pokemon and takes care of them. So yeah, glad to see the Pokemon house is still up and running. Taking care of orphan Pokemon. We have our name raider right here. It's just the same thing as it was in Goldenrod. And we already named all our Pokemon, so it doesn't really matter. It's in here. Lavender's a tiny quiet town at the foot of the mountains. It's gotten a bit busier since the radio tower was built. So anyways, here's the House of Memories. May Pokemon spirits rest easy. So all the buried Pokemon were moved from the tower to here. It may look smaller, but if I remember right, I mean, it's not like I have access to it, but pretty sure canonically there's like an underground floor where the others are buried too. Welcome! You appear to be raising your Pokemon in a kind, loving manner. Those who love Pokemon come here to pay their respects to Pokemon. Please pay homage to the spirits of Pokemon. I'm sure that will make them happy. We can't interact with the graves, but we can interact with the people. I came with my mom to visit Pokemon resting places. There are other resting places of Pokemon here, I think. There are many chambers that only Mr. Fuji may enter. A Pokemon that lived with me a long time. I didn't treat them as Pokemon. I loved them like my grandchildren. So Lavender Town still very much is the cemetery town of the Kanto region. That's quite a building, huh? It's Kanto's radio tower. And can't do anything right now because, you know, power plant's down. So if you remember anything about Gen 1 Pokemon and where the power plant is, you know it's just north of here. Route 10. There's a strength puzzle there, but I don't have... Wait, Heracross doesn't have strength, does it? I forgot. No, Furret has strength. Yeah, Furret has strength. That's an item right there. Curiosity is getting the better of me. I'll put what it is in editing. You really love Pokemon, don't you? I love Pokemon too. Level 48. Good job, Royale. Wangchu needs the levels now, but I think I'm gonna keep Royale out for now. And I'm just gonna say this is a terrible day not to have any grass coverage whatsoever. If I can, like, find a move tutor and get, like, energy ball on something. You know what? I think the perfect energy ball user would be Royale anyways. Well, Royale's already got such a good moveset. Okay, whatever. Also, I'm really dumb. For some reason, I thought it was a good idea not to go to Rock Tunnel without a Pokemon that knows Flash. We already have that. I'm pretty sure. I think I put it on Bellsprout. I guess in the meantime, we can take Royale out of the party. Because we already have a Psychic user that kind of needs experience more. Oh wait, no, I didn't catch Bellsprout to use Flash. Who did I have use Flash? Was it Mareep? No, it wasn't Mareep. I don't know if any of these Pokemon... you know what? No, I know Mareep can. Lil Mareep. I guess we can put Amplitude back in there. Small Amplitude, you're gonna learn Flash and you're gonna help us. Also, I'm pretty sure this means the fact that I didn't teach Flash to anything means that, I didn't show off anything from Dark Cave. I'll be sure to do that at some point, because, wow, that is a not insignificant amount of content I cut. It's mostly just items and stuff, but still. Anyways, here we are in Rock Tunnel, a pretty iconic Pokemon dungeon. Maybe not Mount Moon level iconic, but it's definitely something that exists. It's noteworthy in the fact that it's dark. It is really dark. So anyways, I'm gonna put up a repel, actually. I got plenty. I got 19 max repels. We're just gonna make our way through here. Okay, I can get that item right there. Elixir, great item. I don't think I've ever heard the remix to Rock Tunnel before. But anyways, since it's, you know, just another dungeon, we got rock climb spots here. We can't do anything about that yet, so we're just gonna move on past. Go on up. It's Rock Tunnel. There's new Pokemon we can find here. Let's talk about them now as I explore this area. Cubone is another slow defensive ground type that can be holding the Thick Club 5% of the time. I bring this up now because the Thick Club is an item made specifically for it and Marowak that doubles its attack stat. It's very much worth your time if you plan on running it. Speaking of Marowak, 5% of the time on the first basement floor you can find it. Something I'd like to add on to the point of the Thick Club is Marowak's signature move, Bone Meringue. Both it and Cubone learn it at level 21, and it's a 50 base power, 90 accuracy physical ground type move that always hits twice. So basically it's functionally a less accurate Earthquake. In a world where Sturdy doesn't work the way it does now, there might not be much reason to run it outside of 2 chances to land a crit, but I'm making this point for future games too. Kangaskhan is a bulky normal type that can hit ghost types with Scrappy. It's decently fast, it hits pretty hard, and has access to Fake Out, Sucker Punch, and Outrage oddly enough. It might not be worth your time since it's so uncommon, and Miltank's done a lot of that stuff for a while now. And last but not least, we have Machoke. Once again, we've had access to Machop for a while now, but I'd like to once again repeat how good of an ability No Guard is when it has moves like Cross Chop and Dynamic Punch. Unfortunately, just like Kadabra and Haunter, you need to trade to evolve it. Sorry, no way getting around that one. Okay, that was way easier to navigate than I remembered. Now instead of having small Amplitude, instead of having Mareep, we are going to have a Surf user take us to the power plant. Furret's more useful as a Surf user than Lapras, I'll be honest, because like we've got more HMs on it. So if we need anything else from it, we can just do that. If we need to like push boulders, break rocks, it's got all that covered. But now, speaking of Surf, we are going to need that. We're in Northern Route 10 and Route 9. There are new encounters here, but I'll talk about them when we're like actually going to Cerulean City. Because it's like just it's just west of here. Oh, and yeah, whenever I pause when I'm about to say like east or west, just know it is in fact because even though I know my lefts and rights very well, I still sometimes need to remember which way is east and which way is west, because I'm stupid. So yeah, just like Gen 1, you want to use Surf here, so you can make your way to the power plant. Kind of an inconvenient spot, especially if someone needs to, like, go to work here. But it's a video game, so... I can't really... okay, yes, I can. I can absolutely make fun of this infrastructure disaster right here. A thief broke into the power plant. What is this world coming to?
The power plant had been abandoned in the past. We gotta back up and run to provide power to the magnet train.
The magnet train consumes a lot of electricity. Can't move if the new generator isn't operating. The power plant's manager's up ahead. But since someone wrecked the generator, he's been both sad and at times furious. Sometimes he would burst out laughing out of desperation. We've had to go through so much. I'm ready to blast something! Who would dare steal a part from the generator? I spent so much time fixing it. If I catch him, he's gonna see what I can do with my charge beam! Okay, so now he's threatening people.
I collect Pokemon. Do you have a Doug Trio?
Want to trade from a Magneton? Okay, so we don't have access to... Wait, we do have access to Doug Trio. I'm dumb. Wait, yeah, we do have access to Doug Trio, but, we don't have one yet. I don't know if I'm going to do this trade, but we don't have one yet. And the closest place you can get Doug Trios over in, Diglett Cave, which is being blocked off by Snorlax. But even so, I am still going to mention this guy's Magneton trade because, well, it's still a new Pokemon that we have access to right now, and it's a pretty good one. I'm a pretty big Magneton fan, and Doug Trio isn't exactly the hardest thing in the world to get. Great defensive typing, really strong special attack for something not fully evolved. My main issue with it is that unless you or a friend have a copy of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum lying around, you won't be able to get its final evolution Magnezone naturally. Alright, so we got plot advancements. I just got word from Cerulean. It appears that the shady character's been loitering around. Could I ask for your cooperation? The shady character was hanging around the Cerulean gym. Alright, and that is our next quest for the Kanto region story. See if I can... Oh, I don't have fly on anything, do I? No, I don't. Okay, whatever, I can surf. I got repels, it's all fine. You know what? As much as I've complained about how low level everything is in Kanto, the wild Pokemon being, like, completely just absolutely jobbed by the repel, I don't mind it whatsoever at this point. You can still fly to Victory Road and grind there because it's still technically a part of Kanto. So yeah, next time on Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver, we're gonna make our way to Cerulean City and see what we can do about the Kanto power plant. I'll see you guys then.